The 15th century was a time of great change, especially in the Italian peninsula, where many kingdoms returned to their origins and became republics in good old-fashioned way, or just simply changed some things to make it seem as if they were a republic, but they were still a kingdom all along. I'm looking at you, Milan and Florence, and really just most of the freaking nations in the Italian peninsula, let's face it. That being said, today's video on Milan will show you how to navigate the Ambrosian Republic disaster and how to make the most of it, as well as we will be consolidating Milan as the strongest nation in the Italian peninsula and the richest one at the same time. Speaking of richest, if we get 5,000 likes in the first week after this video is out, I'm gonna do a video on Genoa, which by far has a lot of reach, and due to its unique disposition with provinces in Crimea next to the Byzantines and of course in Italy, it allows it to expand super fast, consolidate the Byzantines, consolidate into the Horde lands, and just quite frankly become super powerful super early on. Now when it comes to Milan, we do start with 2 cores on the Venetian lands on Brescia and Bergamo, and we will be gunning for that, but the Venetians start with more units than us, and they have 6,000 cavalry units, which means that they're gonna absolutely stack wipe us if we attack them now. Plus we have a few years truce until 1446, so we have a little bit of time to wait before we can attack them. Hopefully what happens is they're gonna get attacked by the Ottomans, or better yet, the Ottomans are gonna attack Albania, which is guaranteed by the Venetians, and then they go to war with them, and that would be our moment to attack as well. Take note, they are not a part of the Holy Roman Empire, so it is significantly less aggressive expansion to take lands from the Venetians. We, however, are a part of it, and most of the other nations in North Italy are, so we gotta tread carefully when expanding within HRE provinces. The best choice, honestly, is just to expand once everybody has left the Holy Roman Empire, whenever the Shadow Kingdom has triggered. So until that point, we'll just do a little bit of expansion, not as much as we would otherwise. Let's go ahead and get our initial rivals. We're gonna be rivaling Genoa, since we plan on taking provinces from the Genoese, Savoy, of course, and the Swiss. Actually, no, not the Swiss, the Venetians. The problem is, by rivaling Genoa and Venice, there is a slight chance that they will ally each other, especially if they didn't rival each other, so keep that in mind. Let's go ahead and do our states too. We're gonna give the +1 mana privilege for all 3 of these states first and foremost. Religious diplomats to help with our fellow Catholics. After all, Catholicism is basically most of Europe right now, so it's gonna be of great success and help. Increased levy, so we get the extra 25% manpower. Burgher financial demand for the extra tax, and of course the Holy Trinity. Burgher economic freedom, courtier positions, and clerical educationen. Plus, we still need to have 50% loyalty equilibrium for clergy and for the burghers, so we're gonna need to give out the supremacy over the crown, which offers an extra 10% loyalty equilibrium for all 3 of these states. And for the burghers, we're gonna give patronage of the arts too, since we get the extra prestige, as well as the indebted to the burghers to get the 1% burgher loans. That brought us up to 51% loyalty for all 3 of these states. Now take note, guys, I didn't give the advisor reduction privileges because we will have the Ambrosian Republic and we will need to get a lot of stability. So getting those privileges means we would get the stability modifier increase by 30% for all 3 of the privileges. After we've navigated our Ambrosian Republic disaster, we will give the privileges out for our advisors. Speaking of, let's try and get some decent ones. Of course, we don't have anything decent available as expected. Diploma advisor, I guess, is not too bad, and production efficiency is not bad either for that matter. Don't forget to also summon the diet and go for whichever agenda. Wait, what? Get a claim on Luca. Ooh. Oh, that is really not bad. Holy mother of schnabadobes. Oh my god, if Luca doesn't get any alliances by the 11th of December, we could actually attack them first now. Oh, that is really good. Let's also not forget to seize Crowlands. I forgot that in my last Ethiopia video, and yeah, it put me a little bit behind, not too much, but still a little bit behind. Now guys, the Milanese mission tree is one of the most interesting ones because you can stack this bad boy up with the Sardinia Piedmont mission tree after. So after you do fortify the passes, which upgrades any fortification by the mountain passes, so that means the one in Como, Milano, Trento, Treviso, Torino, Saluzzo, and so on. You can upgrade them to level 4 fortifications, and then by forming Sardinia, Piedmont, we do their mission tree, which gives basically the same thing. So we can have level 6 fortifications by the 1520s, 1530s, 200 and something years earlier than you normally would be able to, and that way you can just not need to worry about any invaders via land at all, since those fortifications will attrition to death any army in the 1500s for sure, especially if you add a rampart to that, which adds attrition for enemy +1 and increases defensiveness, as well as gives you defender dice roll advantage in those forts. And then you also set up encourage defensiveness edict in those forts as well. It's just going to be insanely powerful to hold on to those fortifications. Speaking of edicts, let's also give the protect trade edict to our main node here. We are a part of the Genoese node. We don't have too much of the Genoese node, but hopefully we can get a little bit more of it with some quick expansion in the north and maybe a little bit in the south. I would love to get a hold of the Neapolitan lands, but realistically speaking, as Milan, we're pretty far away at the start to get a hold of that. We would need to expand up till either Siena or something of the sorts to be able to get the Neapolitan lands after. So it's not super realistic, but I will still gun for it. Let's see. RNG giveth, RNG taketh away, so it's not always a guarantee that you can get those parts early on. It is best to get it early on since it's a less aggressive expansion because they got less development. We would easily get an alliance with the Burgundians if we got the royal merit, so let's send that up now and then we can get the alliance afterwards. Other allies, I recommend somebody in the Italian peninsula that wants to ally you would be best, such as Ferrara, since we get less aggressive expansion with them afterwards. The Austrians would be good too, but you will likely need to improve relations with them. So let's get the royal marriage first, which is going to bring us to 45 out of 60, and after we get some more units we should be able to get the alliance, I guess. Now we have the diplo relations slot with them, so we don't get the -20 diplo relations over a modifier that the Austrians would potentially get. We do have some professionalism at the start, so we're going to slacken that up, and once it's down to 0 we can recruit our mercenary company. Until then though, let's get more allies. Oh, there you go. After a couple of days we now can ally them. Okay, they reset their relations with us. That is amazing. Best option would be to just get the nations in the south of Italy, like the Bavarians, Württemberg, and so on. Somebody that could even help you out against the Swiss would be good. So let's get the 3 leagues. We might attack the Swiss after and call in the 3 leagues to help us out. Oh, there you go. They allied Lucca. That sucks balls. But let's see. Does Genoa have any other allies? Right now, just the 2 of them. That doesn't suck balls anymore. That does changes things though. I'm going to recruit the mercenary company because I am actually going to need to fight both of them in the first war. So, ooh, that's a tough choice. Free company is great, but the free Swiss company would let me do one of my missions and they have 1 siege pip. So I'm going to go for the free Swiss company as consequence. Let's go with those bad boys. And let's also make our leader a general. Holy mother, that is not a bad general right there. Oh my lord, hello, Savoia just got excommunicado. Oh my dude, this is so freaking different now. Oh, so many options. I don't know what to do now. If I attack Savoy, it's 50% aggressive expansion for the province of Torino, and let's face it, I'd probably take the rest of the Italian parts from Savoy too in that same war. But I also want to take Lucca with Genoa. These are both easy wars. What am I gonna do here? Now I do realize that Genoa is also one of my missions, so after I do get Genoa, I will get permanent claims on the entire Ligurian and Emilia-Romagna area, which is basically all of Ferrara, Bologna, and Ravenna. But this is a golden opportunity for less aggressive expansion. Even if it's just for this one province, this is 17 development, and it would allow me to get maybe all 4 of the provinces they have in Italy, so then I don't need to care about the northern bits. I have half of northern Italy already, which would be a massive deal. Yeah, change of plans, complete change of plans. 180 right there. Can we co-belligerate Mantua? We could. I don't think I will do anything with that though, but at least we can, so let's go with that. Let's do this. We're gonna have to be really careful here. They have way more troops than me, so I'm gonna try and divide and conquer, take out Mantua's troops, take out Monferrato and 3 leagues troops before pushing in and attacking the actual Savoyan units. Let's go. Give me Einstaken Vapenicurum. There you go. We got one. Beautiful. Let's do the same with Monferrato's units and the 3 leagues now. Oh, of course they did merge. That's gonna be a defensive battle anyway, so we should be able to win this before they reinforce it. Come on. They didn't even reinforce that. What? They actually didn't reinforce that. Bro. Okay, that is actually good luck right there. That is genuinely good. Well, it's not really good luck. It's not really good luck. It's just skills, all right, boys? And that being said, these guys have a much bigger league now with Siena as well in it, so it's going to be a bit of a challenge. I'm not going to tag Genoa Luca anymore because I would likely have a lot of aggressive expansion as it is. Let's check. So that would be 60 aggressive expansion for what I want. I definitely will still go for this though, so. Oh, nice attempt there, Savoy, to actually relieve that, but oh, boys! Okay, we won. We literally won, guys. We literally actually freaking won right now. They've got 0 units. We wiped out Monferrato, Genoa, and Mantoa's troops. That is just mind-blowing. By the way, guys, if you want this save, I'll make it available to all of my patrons and channel members. Link in description if you like to become one. Would really help out the channel. It's basically one of my main sources of income alongside the channel itself, and I'd really appreciate it. And now let's do the same with these guys here. Please be a stack wipe. Yep. We're going to send 1,000 over here and the same. So we basically just make sure that they don't recruit any more units. Because they did start recruiting and I don't have enough troops to just carpet siege everything. So yeah, I'm going to have to fight them again, I guess. Avec les, one nation out of the war. Nice. Now let's try and get the other ones out of the war. Namely, try and get Mantova out of the war. Because we did win a war in which we used the Swiss free guards. We can do this mercenary cost and discipline reduction. So that's pretty awesome. I mean, discipline increase, mercenary cost reduction. Let's see if we can reproduce the success we had earlier when attacking these bad boys. I'm gonna attack them from the north so I don't get the river crossing penalty though. Fingers crossed. Make sure we consolidate our units here. Beautiful. Also, we have the extra 5% discipline for the mercenaries, so we have 10% discipline for mercenaries actually. Looking pretty decent. Come on, give me the good rolls. Give me the good rolls. Oh, that was so close. We got good rolls, but not amazing rolls, sadly. How the freaking hell is Geneva still loyal to the Savoyards? I mean, I've literally wiped out most of Savoy's army a few times. Geneva's got more troops than them almost at this point, so hopefully they stop being loyal soon. I'm an idiot. I consolidated without holding shift key. I gotta recruit new units now. You know what, man? I'm gonna recruit the free company. Since I don't have any professionalism anyway, it doesn't make any difference. I lost it when I recruited the other mercenary company. Alright, we got the walls down, baby. You know, I was thinking the other day about the first time I visited Milan. Well, obviously, Milan now is a part of Italy, right? But the Milan city itself. And I remember I took a trip to Lake Como. Absolutely beautiful, the lake over in Como. Highly recommend you guys check it out if you ever do decide to visit Milan. Milan itself is a beautiful city. I mean, you have the Borgia, is it? The famous castle in the center of Milan that is absolutely astonishingly well preserved. And just a lot of other things around there that make the trip 100... Oh, no. Make the trip 100% worth it, I was gonna say. Alright, Savoy. What you gonna do when you got no more troops? Bad Savoy. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when you got no more troops? How about you boys? 42, 49. Couple of months, they're gonna, maybe a year, they're gonna accept my peace deal then. You know, with the new DLC for EU4, the EU4 King of Kings about to release, and with Byzantium being such an absolutely horrible nation to play in that DLC, I feel like a Byzantine video is definitely going to be my first video when it comes to it. I've got a few plans already as to how to make sure that Byzantium survives. I've got a few non-RNG ways, so might be even more than one video that I'm going to do in Byzantium because it has a lot of potential, and the new mission tree that they added for it is just absolutely amazing. The new type of subject, the pronoias, are just, they're going to make a huge impact in the game, let's say. Oh, hold on a second, boys. We would be able to get what we want from them. Now, if I do this now, I'd get less money, but that would mean that my AE would trickle down sooner because I got 0 AE now, right? So if I get the AE now, then I'd start losing AE faster than I would otherwise. And I could say get a truce with the Genoa by going for humiliation war. Saluzzo doesn't matter. Genoa, Lucca, Florence, Mantova. Mantova's gonna have a truce with me. Yeah, let's do it, man. Let's freaking do it. There you go. We got our first war done and we've doubled in size, quite literally doubled in size. The problem now is also that we need to get an alliance with the Austrians, and this pretty much means we're not going to be able to get that alliance because they're going to hate our guts and they're going to ask us for unlawful territory, which we will not give back. But hey, we managed to do our mission too for the burghers because we got the province of Nizza. On the bright side, honestly, we don't need to worry about this side of the border, right? We just need to take Saluzzo eventually, and that's it. And aside from Saluzzo, we have everything. And then in the next war against the Venetians, we'll take most of this parts too. So we just need to worry about the rest of the Italian peninsula, but we have most of the mountain fortifications as it is pretty much from the freaking first 2 years of the campaign, which is insane. And I did start a spy network for 2 reasons. Obviously, first off, because you get siege ability against the target nation, which you have the spy network in, but also it lowers the aggressive expansion that you get with that particular nation. So even if it's not much, even it's like 0.2% or whatever, it's still better than nothing, right? All right, kids, what do we say to the emperor demanding unlawful territory? We tell him to go schnippledorp himself, okay? He's gonna be schnippledorping, boys. We don't have time for these kind of things here. But that being said, we are gonna improve relations with them. Because we still want to join the HRE, potentially, eventually. But if the Shadow Kingdom happens, I'm just gonna... I don't care about it that much anymore. Oh, snaps! I forgot to get my alliance with these guys. No! Wait, what? Why are they so angry with me? Oh my god, bro. You know what? Screw the improving with the Austrians. I'm gonna improve with the Burgundians. I honestly just forgot about Burgundy. We're still safe because we got that diplo relation slot with them from having the royal marriage. So once we improve enough, we will be able to get the alliance with the Burgundians. And that should take priority, of course. Hey, on the bright side, we managed to double the amount of crownless that we have in 2 years. And in case you were wondering, if you have lower influence, you get more crownless distribution when you annex land. But I didn't expect to be at war with the Savoyans, so that was an unexpected combat. I would have probably just either attacked Genoa, Lucca, or Venice in a few years. So yeah, it just goes to show no matter what, RNG can really kick your butt sometimes. Hey, we got the last jousting tournament. That is actually pretty good news, considering that we have to fight both Burgundy and Venice if I attack the Venetians now. So I'm just gonna wait until either something triggers in Burgundy, or they go to war or something, or I get an alliance and they're not joining. I don't know, something of the sorts, because right now that would be a very bad war for me. We got a newborn daughter, 622 with an average claim. Yeah, sure. Why not? She's not that bad overall. And look at that. Burgundy wants to ally us. Hell yeah, boyos. Skibbity bimba doom. Oh no! Fabiola! Don't fucking tell me she actually survived with that, bro. She had a 25% chance of actually making it, and she is a survivor, okay? She really is the eye of the tiger. And you know, I was gonna go for a humiliation war against Switzerland, and out of all the nations possible they could ally, they allied France and freaking Bohemia, my dude. I mean, come on, really? Ooh, Burgundy just declared war on Provence, y'all. Okay, that is good. So Provence doesn't have the alliance with the French anymore. So that means it's basically free real estate for me here, taking these bits, which are also in the Genoese trade node with the province of A, actually having 32 trade power right now. So pretty significant expansion path, actually. I'm definitely going to be gunning for this, especially since it's a considerably less aggressive expansion. How the hell did I lose that, bro? Seriously, I almost wiped out their entire army, but I still somehow lost that. Bro, come on, man. And who is my friends in high place? Hold up a sec. Who just became super strong? Is it the Burgundians? It is. And Charles is in charge now. We still have the royal marriage, yeah? We do. Okay. All right, baby, let's get back into the fray here and wipe out these rebels, please. Round 2 electric boogaloo, as they say. There you go. Now we're talking. You might also be wondering, why am I improving relations with Saluzzo when they're in a coalition against me? That's actually the reason why. They're in a coalition against me. I want to get them out of the coalition by getting up to 50 relations with them, so that after I can actually attack them. And I'm doing the same with the Austrians. I don't have any more unlawful territory, so now they're friendly towards me. Let's get the alliance. Hey, bada boom boom, skibbity bum bum, skibbity bitty 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 boom, chickada bum 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 doom. That's the national anthem of Milan, in case you're wondering. And let's make these full cores so we can actually make money now. We've been on the minus for quite a while. Speaking of, I can just send a scornful insult, or not. Are they not my rivals? They are. I have a truce with them or something. Wait, they're not my rivals? This whole time I thought that they're my rivals, dude. Oh my god, I could have... Oh, okay. Here you go. We got 50 power projection, which means we get +1 of each mana points extra per month. So we're getting an extra 3 mana points per month, essentially. And let's get our claim on the Provincians so we get our provinces in the south. Ooh, even Baden's not joining them. Hot damn yes, boys. Ah, there you go, boys. They left the coalition. Now, do take note, I reloaded the game. I just saved and reloaded. Why is that? This is, of course, an Iron Man game, as you can see here. And you can see here and so on. The reason is because every time you reload a game, the AI re-establishes its parameters when dealing with other nations. So that's why they left the coalition. They would not have left even though they have 67 relations with me unless I reloaded the save game. So a lot of the times you do have to do that. And once one leaves, most of the other guys leave as well. There you go. The coalition has literally dissipated now since everybody's got less than 50 aggression with me. And looks like we can also get military tech for a juice, as they say. Yet again, heir falls ill. Bro. Okay, this time she couldn't make it. This time she couldn't make it, guys. I'm afraid that was it. She could not make it this time. It's also a season of the 5% crownlands since it's been 5 years, and summon the diet again and go for whichever salad best suits you. Get it? Get it? Salad, because you're going on a diet? It's funny, okay? Shut up. Totally original joke that nobody ever fucking did before, okay? Ooh, where is this? Cuneo. Yeah, that's not too bad. That's, woods. Better than nothing, I guess. Now, I am a little bit disappointed that Renaissance spawned in freaking Bologna. Chances are that it can spawn anywhere within the Italian peninsula, so you win some, you lose some, I guess. We do need to get it over in Milano, since we got a mission where we need to have 30 development here, and we also need to have Renaissance present. Because Burgundy is at war, there is a chance that they might not join on the Venetian side. If that happens, I'm 100% gonna attack the Venetians. But let's see, because Venice is also in, oh, no, they peaced out. Literally, as I just said that, they freaking peaced out. Bruh. Big, fat bruh moment. Back to plan B, which is Provence, which has no freaking defenses right now. 0 army, 0 anything. Oh my god, 0 allies. I need this so badly right now. I want it. I want it. Take note, this is also a different culture from the Italian peninsula. It's not in the HRE, and that means I'm gonna get significantly less AE with the nations in Italy and the nations in the HRE. So yeah, we really need to get this. It's basically free real estate right there. Oh, these guys want to ally me as long as I'm not allied to somebody else here. Yeah, France. No, I don't care. Actually, maybe I should care though, because if I get an alliance with the French before I attack Provence, then even if they break the alliance with me because they're pissed because I have lands that they have a vital interest in here, right? They still will have to wait for 5 years before they actually attack me. So big brain right there. Think ahead, boys. Oh my god, dude. Pope. Please don't. I'm gonna be so pissed if the Pope actually takes these provinces now. I'm gonna be so pissed if they do that. I'm also gonna try and at least swipe Sardinia from the Aragonese before they become a junior partner of the Castilians. They don't have opposite gender rulers yet, but they will eventually, and they're gonna get the union. So at least Sardinia means I can afterwards access northern bits of Tunis and even get access into the Neapolitan land. And I can obviously get it because it has a connection from Nizza via the sea tile. It's also a really valuable lesson in my opinion. Always try to plan ahead 5 steps at least. I'm also going to use the edict that nobody ever uses, centralization effort, to lower the autonomy in these lands, so I get basically 100% of the income and manpower from these rather than 75%. Oh, come on, Pope. I really hate them so much right now, man. Why would they do this to me? And guess what? They just made me their rivals. Bro, what? This started with like some of the best RNG I ever had and ended up with some of the worst RNG I ever freaking had. Oh my god, dude, look at the amount of reasons the French don't want to be our friends. That's quite a few reasons right there. They're friendly with us, but they still wouldn't ally us. That just says something, doesn't it? Considering the Neapolitans also want to get these lands, maybe I can get them in a war against Aragon. Let's see. Will that be something they'll be interested in? Yes, they are. Yes, they freaking are. Burgundy doesn't want to fight though. They're fighting in another war. Oh, they started the Burgundian conquest of Calais. Oh, okay, interesting. Maybe that's going to open up the gates for me to attack the Venetians then if the Burgundians are busy with the wars in the north. Let's start paying for our units and get ready for the war. The moment has arrived, lads. The moment has... Oh my god, that is a really trash general. Holy shit. And of course, we just got excommunicado. Oh god, this run's getting worse and worse. Oh, I feel like these guys are not gonna be doing too well here. They're already gonna lose the province of Nevers and they're gonna be sieging down Calais. I feel I should wait until I can attack the Venetians. Yes, 30 with 27 is basically a guarantee that I'm gonna be able to attack them. So I'm just gonna hold out on the war with the Aragonese. Let's check if they got the heir. They didn't get the heir yet. Wait, they got the same gender one, so we're fine. We're actually fine for a few more years, meaning we should prioritize the Venetians then. And 28-30, let's go. Come on, one more loan, Burgundy. You know you want to take it. And there we have it, lads. 30 with 44 on the minus, so we can attack them. Let's glochi. Set up Bergamo as the war target. Let's go. Take Bergamo out quickly and advance towards the Venetians. We're gonna take at least the 2 cores. Hopefully we can also take Verona and Padova, so that way we have access to the Gulf of Venice for future wars in that area and for easy easier access to that side of the Italian peninsula too. Aggressive expansion is actually okay. You know what would be the worst thing to happen right now? The Ambrosian Republic triggering, because my leader hasn't yet died. He's 61, so he will eventually die sooner or later, right? Just as I said that, it's likely gonna happen. Hopefully not, but let's see. Oh, look at good old Landshut sieging down Treviso. They really are the best homies around, aren't they? That's why I always love having German homies in my gang, you know? But you do have to be wary though, because it is true actually what they say about German homies. And I hate saying this out loud, but the reality is that if you don't feed them 5 pretzel a day, they will start a random war with the country that they neighbor. It's just, it is how it is, you know? Everybody's got their quirks. This is just how they are. Make sure you have enough pretzels available, okay? Bro, what is this RNG, dude? Getting this event now is like the most meme thing ever, because it's not gonna matter once the Ambrosian Republic triggers, right? I don't know, man. Any of these, they're all freaking massively average. Also, like, what the hell is that? They're so average. All right, boys, time to get our second government reform. I'm gonna go for the extra manpower. I really need as much manpower as possible. And yes, we're sieging down Ferrara. Luckily enough, after they took it from after the Venetians took it from Ferrara, our ally. Is it former ally now? Yes, it is. They canceled the alliance with me. At least I didn't give them enough time to properly garrison this up, so we're making progress. And we set up the defensiveness edict over in our capital, so it's going to take them a very long time to siege it down. We're going to likely take this way before they actually manage to take our capital. Ooh, shared interest. All right, let's see if we have enough to do the war deal. No, we do not have enough to do the war deal. Not even close to it. But I'm going to push for it, so I'm going to continue the war. Not going to finish just yet. Oh, look at them Venetians get schnappleduped by us, boys. No way I'm gonna stack wipe them. Holy mother, boys. Holy mother of Christ and Schnabbadobs and whoever else is around. We have completely crushed their armies and spirits, eh? All right, how about now? Can we get what we want now? We can. Can we add to that Ravenna? We could. Should we add to that Ravenna, though? That's the actual question. Maybe Ferrara. No, that's way too much aggressive expansion. But I might just diplo-vassalize Ferrara and then after feed them back the other province. I think that's what I'm gonna go for. A little bit of money too, not too much because we cannot really afford to get too much. But there you go, boys. We got the war done. And we've doubled in size once more. Now we gotta lower the war exhaustion, and we can do reclaim our ducal lands. We can also do capture of terra firma after we get a few more provinces from the Venetians. The cool bit is that after you make a full state out of the Po Valley, meaning Bergamo and Brescia, you get 0 autonomy, since that's what happens when you capture back cores. That is also something that can be seriously exploited, in case you're wondering. I know what some of you thinking. I'm also gonna do another quick war now, not because I necessarily need to take anything, but I have a little bit of a coalition brewing, and if I don't go to war with Lucca and Genoa now, they will join the coalition. So I'd rather have a truce with them, or just, you know, make it so that it's a little bit harder for them to actually join in the coalition against me. EU4 is one of the few games in which you can say that Milanese troops defeated Lucan troops in the province of in Bayern, South Germany. I mean, that's just multiculturalism right there, boys. 100% multiculturalism. And the fake war is over. That's fairly easy when we outnumbered them as much as we did. But we're gonna take one province from them. I'm gonna take Corsica, so I have a little bit of a foothold over in the southern bits here. Gonna go for humiliation show and war reparations. Not too much cash from this, and that's sad because we actually have a lot of loans we gotta pay off now. But hey, it is what it is. Luke, on the other hand, it's gonna be a little bit tougher. I want to vassalize them, but it's gonna be a lot of aggressive expansion though. It's gonna be a pretty good vassal though, to be fair. Yeah, you know what? Screw it. I am gonna vassalize them. Cancel some of their rivals to get a little bit of extra prestige. And Dariago, boys. Our very first Vassalski. Now, we're gonna chill for a while. Wait for our leader to freaking die so we can get the Ambrosian Republic disaster and navigate that disaster. And then after that, we're gonna expand again, of course. Ooh la la, Shadow Kingdom. About freaking time. Best part is we can also get an alliance with the Castilians. So, essentially, we've assured our western flank is gonna be protected at all times in this campaign. Ooh, that is a really interesting event. 1 stability, 10 legitimacy, and a little bit of development, you say. Sure, we can go for that. How is this guy not dead also, bro? Like 60 freaking 8. Can you actually just die, bro? Please, please. And it's finally here. Now, I don't want to lose the prestige, but at the same time, I want to get the protection of the imperial household. So I'm gonna stay in Verona. I'm gonna stay in the empire for now, because look at my aggressive aggressive expansion and my coalition. Everybody around me literally hates my guts. So until this goes away, I need a protection of the Emperor. Afterwards, we can leave the Empire, of course. Finally, man, the man decided to pass away. Okay, now we're gonna get the Ambrosian Republic. Eventually, we will. Come on, there you go. It's gonna tick very, very fast. We lost the excommunication. We were excommunicated as well by the Pope. Again, obviously. We're gonna be the ones that send the royal marriage to the Burgundians. If you accept the royal marriage, what happens is when the leader of Burgundy dies, the royal marriage ends, so you cannot get the Burgundian inheritance, essentially. Okay, guys, so now that the disaster has triggered, we are officially an Ambrosian Republic. That means that we now can get plutocratic ideas, as well as we lose 2 stability to start this off with. And pretty much all of our neighbors here get a government form war, casus belli on us, but not to worry. I don't think anyone's going to enforce that. Also, the Austrians and the French are going to get a restoration of union on us, but again, I doubt that's going to happen. They're not going to enforce it. Don't worry about it. The Ambrosian Republic is a unique government reform available to the Milanese that offers morale of armies, absolutism, governing capacity, and national tax, and eventually we can even go down the military dictatorship path if we want to, or we can just stay as an Ambrosian Republic, or we can even restore the monarchy if we wanted to. There's a lot of options. I'm going to go for this particular tier 2 reform because I want to get the extra national manpower. We're going to be going through a few events now. I'll guide you guys, don't worry. I'll hold your hand. Now, Mr. Massimiliano Franchi gets the Patron of the Arts that offers both idea cost and tech cost reduction, and this is a really, really unique trait, so keep that in mind. There you go. As I said before, France and Austria gets the PU on us in case they want to enforce it. They can attack us. We do have no relations with the French, so they might actually enforce that. Monsieur Sforza has arrived, and he is an absolute Chad. 3-5, 4-2, and a lot of autonomy in Pavia, so we're going to lower that a little bit too. Senor Sforza wants to become the Republic, if you know what I'm saying. So if you're going down the monarchy, if you restore the monarchy, he will be the monarch. Van stability, see. Because they have the restoration of Union CB against us, the Austrians cancel the alliance since domineering attitude is a big problem. So yeah, we're gonna have to get them as an ally again after they lose that CB in 5 years. Because we also are not allied to the Emperor, we get submission to the Empire, so our only option to get rid of that is to leave the HRE. If we do that, we cannot attack any HRE provinces afterwards, so I'm not leaving just yet. And there you have it, military dictatorship, tier 1 government reform with Francesco Sforza, which is a 5-5-5, becoming our brand new leader. Eventually, we'll get the chance to become a kingdom because of him now, so things are returning back to normal. Plus, the military dictatorship offers morale of armies, monthly autonomy change reduction, and plus 30 absolutism, which is a big deal. And I'd say in just 20 years, we've consolidated our strength and we've become by far the strongest nation in Italy. So this is turning into a really good run. We do have some financial issues, but that's easy to fix in a couple of wars or just chilling for a while too and pay off our loans. But I'm going to leave it as it is, as the new patch is basically here. So let's get that light goal and we'll do that Genoa run, and maybe we'll do a brand new Milan run in the 1.36 with some new features that they may have added that have not really been shown much, and which I'd love for you guys to see. So until the next time, check out this awesome France run. And I want to give a massive thank you to all of my patrons, channel members, and Twitch subscribers. I would not be able to do this without all your support. If anybody else would like to also support me, you will find the links in the description.